Yo, what is up, everyone? Hope we're all doing good, golden as always. Today, got a good one. I'm gonna show you guys how to monetize your knowledge. So basically, if you have knowledge in here, you want to turn it into some cold hard cash, then listen up real close. I don't see too many people talking about this. I think I've only pretty much seen one person, and that's Dan Cole, talking about this, the one person business model, how to productize yourself. And even then, I don't think he explained it quite like I'm going to explain it to you guys today. So if you're wondering who I am, what it is I do, my name is Nate. This is what I do for my clients, pretty much on a day-to-day. I help them turn their knowledge into millions of dollars and millions of views. I've had quite a number of clients, closed a bunch of deals online, pretty much. Yeah, that's just some social proof. So, you don't look at me and you're like, bro, who's this on the screen? Do they even, do what they're talking about? So, yes, I do. So, yeah, pretty much let's just dive straight into it, right? So, this is how to monetize on your unique knowledge. We're going to cover quite a number of things today, so we'll get a notepad and listen up close. So, monetizing your knowledge. This basically, you need to start with being able to transmute your organic energy through the screen, right? That's what makes us, right? Everyone has those, quirks and different nuances about them that makes them them, right? There's a saying that my mentor talks about, one of my mentors rather, and he mentions that he's like in his 40s, but he says that, he approaches everyone that he meets with like a fresh slate, because as much as he's in his 40s, right, and you have me who's in my 20s, there's only so much that he can know, and he can't know everything. So by extension, right, there are going to be a bunch of things that I know that he doesn't know that can help him move forward. But at the same time, because he's also older, right, and he has a lot more life experience, there's also a bunch of things on a particular vertical that he would know that I'd never know, right? That's pretty much what it is for everyone. This pretty much applies to everybody, right? So you have a bunch of things that are uniquely you. So what are they? Sit down, write them down, as many as they can. Literally, take a notepad and just spend time writing all this down. What are your skills? What are you good at? Are you not good at anything? Learn. Literally go to Skillshare.com. This is not sponsored, but literally just go to Skillshare, start learning some shit. Do you struggle in anything? We all have our own unique struggles. Write them down. Talk about it. What are your hobbies? What do you like to do in your free time? Yeah. What's your vocation currently and desired? What do you do now? What do you want to do? Right? What are your passions? What's some stuff that you love? And if you were given a topic to talk about, you just go and go and go and go and go for hours. And like literally, don't hold back. Be as authentic as you possibly can. What do you actually like? What do you love to geek out on? Right? So to give you an example, for me, using myself, my skills. I'm good at sales. I'm good at talking. I've been told I have the gift of gab, right? I know how to talk to people. I know how to sell people. People kind of like to listen to me speak. I have sort of a unique way that I communicate with a lot of individuals. So yeah, I have the gift of gab, right? And how to like finesse my way using my words. My struggles. What are my struggles? I struggle with laziness a lot. Yeah. But I also struggle with like some family things. I have like some family problems, blah blah blah. And yeah, those are particularly unique to me. People have family problems, but like, everyone's family problems are very unique. We all have laziness, it's just in different extents, right? We all have different, vices that we know we shouldn't be doing and that we struggle with. And yeah, it is what it is, right? Hobbies. What hobbies do you love to do? What do you like to do in your free time? Personally, in my free time, I like to make money. Right? In my free time, and not my free time, I just like making money. That's who I am. So, you know, if that's your hobby, man, that's your hobby. But if you have other hobbies, you like to go to the gym. I like to go to the gym as well. If you like to train, fight Muay Thai, that's something that I do here and there. I'm not as consistently as I'd like to, but I'm working towards it. That's another hobby of mine. If you like, I don't know, watching YouTube videos, if you like learning, if you like listening to music, whatever it is, right? Hobbies are hobbies. You like riding, cycling, you like swimming, you like hiking, you like whatever it is, man. What's you? And then, what's your vocation, right? What's your current or desired career? Yeah. Right now, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm running my own company. Yeah. I run a growth partnership company. I help people particularly do this, what I'm showing you on the screen. Think of this as sort of a free consultation, right? If you're watching this video, you're getting free consulting, because I usually charge quite a lot to do this for people. And it's a lot more nitty-gritties behind it, but pretty much, yeah, you get my point, right? So that's that, right? When it comes to my vocation, what do I want to do eventually? Like, what's my end goal with this? I ultimately want to get to sort of a Mr. Beast sort of level where I can help people and not blink, right? And help as many people as I can and leave an impact on the world and not blink. Passions. What are you passionate about? I'm personally passionate about, energy, reality. I'm passionate about finding out, seeing things for what they really are. I'm passionate about spirituality. I'm passionate about just life. Ultimately, the human experience is what I'm passionate about. What are you passionate about? I don't know. I'm also passionate about money, but money is also a means to an end. That's why it's one of my hobbies, so to speak, right? So that's just an example, very quickly, and this can take time. Like, you can just literally write all this stuff down and outline your character, your identity, right? Because all these things ultimately come together to form your identity, right? Your unique identity. Now, once you've done this, yeah, you now know who you are, right? But it also gives you an idea of who you can help, right? Because now you understand, okay, these are the things that I know. These are the verticals that I'm sort of skilled in. These are the things that I know. This is where I've struggled, blah, 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 blah. And you'll know that, okay, based on that, you can sort of help people who are interested in similar things. And there are particular things that you could help them with, right? Excuse me. So how does that look like? You basically help them improve in different things, right? You could help them get from point A to point B using your skill. You could help them solve a particular problem. You could help them improve at something. You could help them excel in their career, fulfill a passion. Now, how does that look like? You basically, like I said, you're getting them from point A to point B. But really, you're getting them from point A to point B because you're just trying to pick at a segment in the market. Because realistically, people want to get from point A to point Z. So you're basically helping them on the journey to getting to this desired transformation, right? How are you doing that? Exactly. You're helping them get from point A to point Z, and helping them on the path to getting to the desired transformation by picking at particular parts. So if I give you an example, like I said, help them move from point A to point B. So if you look at all this and you've built your identity, you know who you can help. You're like, okay, cool. Let me pick someone point A to point B. What's a quick win that you could help someone get that will give them momentum and confidence, right? And then you just build out those action steps. You build out those action steps again. You remember, based on this identity, based on the skill you have, based on the passions you have in your current vocation, right? So you build these action steps. core desires, frustrations, beliefs of the person are basically going to help you create that plan of action in an efficient way. So you're basically selling them through getting them to that desired destination using less time, less frustration, or money, right? That would have otherwise been used. So you're using opportunity cost, right? Of time, less time, frustration, money, whatever it is. And like I said, you need to break down the core desires, frustrations, and beliefs. So with that, you need to get into depth, answer these questions for them, because basically this is a giant case study of building your ideal client, your ideal target audience, right? So your core desire, what is deeper? What's the deeper underlying desire of this person? What do they actually want, right? So, for an example, so let's say the identity of the people you want are people who are salespeople, right? I'm good at sales, right? I do sales. So, what's the deeper underlying desire of someone who's getting into sales? They want to make money, right? And they want financial freedom. What feelings are they going to experience when they achieve this outcome? This is something that I literally ask people on sales calls, and more often than not, they feel relief, they feel ease, they feel freedom, right? And what pains are they going to avoid, right? Through getting to this core desire, they're going to avoid the pain of, struggling for money. They're going to avoid the pain of anxiety when it comes to money, right? And, you can see how this goes. Same thing with frustrations. What are the current frustrations? Why haven't they achieved it already? More often than not, this is very simple, because the reason people haven't typically achieved whatever it is that they want to achieve is usually a time thing, a money thing, or perceived effort thing, because people tend to think they're doing more than they actually are. So you're decreasing the time, you're saving them money, or increasing the money in their pockets, and you're reducing their effort. That's how you sell it to them, right? And then when it comes to the beliefs, a lot of times people have limiting beliefs. That's why they're not getting to where they want to get to, because they just simply have limiting beliefs. So what beliefs do these people have? Break that down. That they, so again, going back to the sales example, what beliefs do they have that limit or prevent them from achieving the desired transformation? So in sales, especially high ticket sales, the limiting belief is, oh, can I actually close a high ticket deal? People have that limiting belief of oh shit, I might not be able to close 10K on a call, right? Because they've never done it, and they've not been put around the people who do it and have shown that it's actually possible, right? That's a major limiting belief, believing you're trying to be a salesman, or a salesperson rather, and you don't even think you can sell something high ticket, right? And then now once you've observed the beliefs that these people have, in this case, not believing that they can close high ticket, how might these beliefs not be true? Well, of course, having this limiting belief that you can't close 10K is not true, because there's tons and tons of people who do it. People close 50K. People close 100K deals, right? So it's very much possible. So that's a quick example. And then now you use all that and you leverage all these three things into your marketing. And then that's where you bring it back here. The core desires, frustrations, and beliefs will help you create a plan of action. But at the same time, they'll also help you structure your marketing very, very well, right? People will only move forward when they perceive a desirable future that has more pleasure and less pain. More pleasure, less pain, right? So your market, you're positioning your marketing such that you're telling people, right, use my help, my service. I know things that you don't know. I have skills that you don't have. Use me as your machine to get you to where you want to go, and where you want to go is more pleasurable, and there's less frustration and pain on your part, right? And as you're doing this marketing, you're also removing the limiting beliefs in the marketing. And once you do all that, boom, you now have a system that guides, supports, and gets results for people. AKA, you now have money from knowledge in your head. Make sense? I hope it does. Because this is only for step A to B. Remember, you still have B to Z that you can work on and hammer at in different ways and package your offer in different ways as well. Right? So, that's pretty much it. If you have questions, DM me on Twitter, shoot me some questions. You can book a call as well if you like actually have more in-depth questions that you don't think would, be suitable for just DMs. So book a call in the bio below. And yeah, ultimately, one thing I will ask, this is the only thing I will ask from you, is please hit the subscribe button if you like this video, if you liked the flowchart, the knowledge, and yeah, I'll see you soon.